Thank you for joining us for the pregame activities. Be sure to stick around for tonight's halftime where the Marching Tigers will perform their award-winning 2025 halftime show entitled Time Machine and recognize their senior members. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, once again, and welcome to Paris High School for our Senior Night 2025. Tonight we will recognize and congratulate our senior members of our cheer and football teams as they are wrapping up their careers here at PHS. This group of seniors have given their hearts and souls to our beloved school. It is with great pride and admiration that we recognize this year's seniors who have poured their dedication, sweat, and passion into every moment on the field. Let's show our appreciation for these extraordinary individuals who have embodied what it means to be a Paris Tiger. First senior cheerleader, Abby Clodfelder. Abby is the daughter of Jeremy and Tracy Clodfelder. Ariana Malofsky. Ariana is the daughter of Steve Malofsky and Tabitha Rhodes. Chloe Pepperack. Chloe is the daughter of Matthew and Betsy Pepperack. Paige Wilson. Paige is the daughter of Mike and Jolie Wilson. Tatum Noel. Tatum is the daughter of Chris and Tabby Madden. Brody Bishop. Brody is the son of Brent and Brooke Bishop. Carter Krippus. Carter is the son of Ryan and Heather Krippus. Logan Curl. Logan is the son of Mike and Ken Curl. Drake East. Drake is the son of Shelly East and Shane East. Carter Eastham. Carter is the son of Corey and Kelly Eastham. Dylan Flores. Dylan is the son of Jose and Julieta Flores. Charlie Ford. Charlie is the son of Caleb and Jessica Ford. Garrett Rigdon. Garrett is the son of John and Bessie Rigdon. Braden Rogers. Braden is the son of Terry and Lakin Rogers and Sean and Lauren Baudette. Carrick Vitale. Carrick is the son of Eno and Tricia Vitale. These young men and women, alongside their teammates, have brought joy and excitement to our community, uniting us all on game days. We thank you for the memories, the victories, and the spirit that you have shared with us. Let's give a round of applause to this year's senior class.
It's time for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by First Farmers Bank, Ingram's Waste Disposal, Farm Credit Services, Templeton Funeral Home, Longview Bank, Chip and Bethany Keys at Seed Solutions, Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance, Stuart and Carroll Funeral Home, the Chrisman Farm Center, Country Financial, and our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Lou Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Paris High School. I'm BJ Pheasant alongside Lenny Irwin, and we have Paris Tiger football on tap for you tonight. Pre-game show being brought to you by Ben Lucan at Lucan and Sackrider LLC. Check him out for all of your accounting, bookkeeping, and income tax needs. Ben and his staff have been serving Paris, Illinois, and the surrounding area for over 30 years. Also been a long supporter of the Paris Tigers. Stop by his office for all of your accounting needs at 208 East Jasper Street in Paris or call 217-465-8562. So thanks to Ben for sponsoring this pregame show. The band has done their national anthem, the school song. They're lined up in the tonal inning. The Tigers all inflated.
Yep.
They've announced the seniors. We're ready to go.
We are. And there's still a steady stream of cars coming up. 1,200 throwed out here, and it's going to be a great night for football. Last game of the season. Well, maybe not the last game, but the last home game, I think.
1200th Road.
Yep.
High school roads, all I knew.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the actual number was, but it looks like right now like the scene from Field of Dreams.
It does.
When they pan away at the end and all you see are all these headlights. If you build it, they will come. Well, we have built a 5-4 season right now, looking to lock in a playoff berth. Odds are 5-4 most likely will get in, but there's always that slim chance. I'd love to have that 6th win tonight to put us over the top.
That 6th win would really be great. That would definitely increase our seedings, and instead of going clear to the other side of the state and playing some 9-0 team, maybe you stay a lot closer to home and play somebody that's 6-3 instead of.
We'll get a 7-2 and still have to drive across the state. But well, it all depends on whether we end up as a small 4A team or a big 3A team. It's gone back and forth. I think we've been
both.
We've been both. It all depends. If you're not familiar with playoff seedings, you don't know in football until playoff teams are announced. They line up the top 256 teams in the state, and then they break them up into chunks. And with our enrollment, we just always seem to sit right at that 3-4.
Bubble, yeah. We either, like you said, we're either a large 3A team or we get bumped up to 4A, and then we have to play against the Quincy Notre Dames or the Roxannas or. So,
even Effingham one year. At least it was close, but you hate to go against the bigger schools. Tigers have warmed up tonight. They've headed back into the locker room and should be coming out here momentarily. The Tigers playing the 7-1 Casey Warriors. Their only defeat coming last week and a nail-biter to the undefeated Olney Tigers.
It was a 1-point game.
28-27.
And I think the only reason that was because I think instead of playing for the tie, they went for the win. They went for a 2-point conversion and didn't make it. But, I don't. It's almost a coin flip as to.
Oh, who was the old coach of the New York Jets in the interview one time? He got all bent out of shape. He said, you play to win the game. They did the same thing.
Yeah.
They went for the big points instead of the field goal or extra point, and that's what you do. At that point, you're locked in the playoffs. You're going for the conference. You put it on the line, and they came up a little short. Olney answered there. So they're 7-1. They'll be second place in the LIC. And who knows? Olney could drop one tonight, and they could have a weird tie or something.
Something, exactly. Well, Carter Krippus going out of his senior night tonight. Hopefully he has another big game like he did last week. I unofficially had him 26 carries for 285, so we were just awesome last week rushing the ball because Dawson Rogers, I had him unofficial 19 carries for 106, and then Kipton Bradford, he had 4 carries for 67, so we were 400 yards on offense. So
I think officially it was 469 yards on the ground. The Tigers only threw the ball 3 times.
Yeah. And
they didn't have to throw.
We didn't have to throw, and I don't know that we'll have to throw tonight either, but I would like to see us throw the ball a little more because we've got some good wideouts. We've got some good receivers. Carter Easton's been wearing 13 the last few games. He lines up in that tight end position. He'll either give you a great alley to block from running behind him, or he could swing out there in the flat and catch a pass. And he's a ton to bring down now.
Yes, he is. And this is
you got Brody Bishop on the other side, so
yep.
I mean, we got some good hands out there. Plus Krippus can come out of the backfield and catch a pass down the, or you got Vitale on the other side. We got a lot of good talent that is going to be hard to fill next year because
it is.
A lot of these kids that we just mentioned are all seniors. So
It is senior night, so we'll recognize some of our seniors tonight. Braden Rogers, Carrick Vitale, Carter Krippus, Garrett Rigdon. Let's see, Carson Coleman is a senior. Run down the list. Then we've got Carter Eastham, Dylan Flores, Logan Curl, Charlie Ford, Drake East. So quite a few seniors, and a lot of those names we mentioned.
All the time. Drake East,
They're starters.
Flores. Yeah, they're all
offense and defense.
Defense and Charlie Ford. That's going to be tough to fill. But we got some young talent that's going to be back. I mean,
you got guys like Kipton and Dawson Rogers coming back. Camden
Wyatt
Yantis.
Watson will be back next year. He's been out most of this year with a knee injury, but he'll be back bigger and stronger next year. So, you know,
and you got
Gentry Simpson in there.
Yeah.
He's just a freshman this year. So, you know, I don't know that we're going to miss a beat, but there's going to be a lot of talent that's going to be hard to replace too. So
that it
with
is.
These seniors that we're losing. So.
Well, coach is up to the challenge. He's had to do it many years.
Yeah,
you know?
he has.
Every year you've got guys you've got to replace. You've got kids underneath them that have been looking up to these seniors all year, kind of like mentors on and off the field, teaching them what they know. So they'll fill the shoes next year, and we see this totally different, revamped offense this year. He's taken a couple lanky receivers, put them at running back, switched up the offense, and now they're rushing for big totals every year. So depending on what coach has next year, we may see a totally different offense next
year as well.
If that fits the talents of his kids.
Yep, you're right. So, yeah, we might be like you said, we might be a passing offense next year because, well, who knows who the quarterback will be next year. It could be Drew Kirby. It could be Kipton Bradford. He might run the option like he did 4 times down there in the Robinson game.
If you're only going to throw it 3 times, it could just be an option offense. Absolutely.
So,
yeah, you never know. So it'll be fun either way, but hopefully another playoff game next week, and we'll see where the boys are going. Make sure you like our Facebook page because that's where we'll put pairings, and we'll let you know ahead of time. Also, like and subscribe here on Facebook or here on YouTube because it won't just be a 7 o'clock Friday night game.
Yeah, it could be a 2 o'clock Saturday afternoon game, or it could be an 11 o'clock Saturday morning game. So
it very well could. You don't want to miss that broadcast, so make sure you like and subscribe here on YouTube as well. And if you'd like to be a sponsor to help out with the broadcast, by all means, reach out to myself or Lenny or Jeff Chambers, Clay Best, Jim Blue, and we'd love to have you on board this year. Basketball season will be right around the corner.
And basketball season, we normally have 4 games a week, usually 2 boys games, 2 girls games, so you definitely get your money's worth.
Yes, you do. They run us ragged.
Well, the band's heading down to the bleachers in the south end zone. The boys all came through the tunnel. The fireworks went off on the far sideline. The officials are out on the big Tiger in the middle of the field, so we're just about set for football.
All right, the Tigers won the toss before the game. They deferred, so we will be kicking off. They'll be going right to left on your screen. Heading to the north. Looking for the flag.
Yeah, you can't
right
see
behind
it. It's
the
down there
pole.
behind that light pole.
I was looking to see what the wind was doing. I don't see it sticking out anywhere. So
there's not a whole lot of wind blowing. The flags here are hanging pretty limp. The ones that are right here to my right.
Yeah, the streamers are blowing a little bit, but nothing too blustery. I think a windy game might benefit us if we're going to run the ball so much. And we are just about ready to go. Tigers set to kick off on the 40-yard line. Can't quite tell who's back for Casey to receive around the 10-yard line.
I'm not sure either. Their numbers are a little tougher to read unless they're facing right at you.
Number 7, Splittler might be back there. Looks like he's going to be the one to get it around the 15-yard line. Nope, it's number 1, not 7. He's got a seam on the left side and gets out near midfield. Julius Jackson, the wide receiver, defensive back. He's a senior, 5'11", 185 pounds. And now the Tiger defense coming out. We've seen ups and downs from the defense this year, Lenny. We've had moments where they look awesome, and then we stumble and give up a huge play out of nowhere. So we'll see which team comes out tonight.
Well, they got it right on their 45, so.
Yep, they do. Great field position here to start the game for the Warriors.
Yes, it is.
Our first look at Casey's offense here under center. Split backs in the backfield, twins to the left. They'll send a man in motion. Tiger's going to adjust in a zone. Quick pitch out to the left side, turns the corner, and a big gain, first down for Casey, out past the Paris 45.
Who was it?
The tailback on the left side there.
2. Cares.
All right.
Give him 8.
Oh, good. He stepped out of bounds. I thought he made it all the way to the 45. 11:28 on the clock. Second down and 2 here for the Warriors at the Paris 47-yard line. Lined up like Paris, and they split out. Twins each side. Back of the shotgun. Looking to pass. A little pressure. And they've got him open on the left side for a first down. Right around the 32.
Well, that ain't going to work. I ran out of lead in my pencil already.
Pass complete to number 34. Nick Foudy, number 34 on the reception, I think.
Okay.
Or 4 in motion. They'll pitch to the near side. Tigers trying to stretch it out. They turn him back in. Tries to bounce outside again. That's Foudy. He's going to pick up about 4. It's going to be second down with the ball now at the Paris 28-yard line. Clement runs in with the play. Play clock at 12. The pro set this time, I formation. And they give it the tailback right up the middle. He's going to be stacked up and thrown back.
That was 22, it looked like.
Giovanni Santalin. It's going to bring up a third down. It should be a 4-down territory here for Casey. Ball now on the 26. Three receivers bunched tight on the right side. Clement again in the shotgun. And it's a sweep to the left. Tigers let him out. Thought they were going to string it out, Lenny, and a big gain down the left side. Finally slammed out of bounds. Kellen Sullivan takes it on the sweep. Picks up a first down around the 9-yard line.
So he got about 15 in on the carry.
All the way down to the 9, first and
Wow.
goal.
Well, this is not really the way you was wanting to start out. You was hoping our defense would make a defensive stand and stop them, but
Yep.
they haven't scored yet, though. So
Wishbone, man in motion again, pitch to the right. They turn him back in. Odds are better if you can turn him inside.
Yes, they are.
Karras, the ball carrier.
Give him 4 on the play, so
They're going to get down to the 5. Looks like we're going to see a lot of Kellen Sullivan in motion before these plays. Faking sweeps to him. Wishbone again in the backfield. 2 tight end set. Right up the middle they go. And
just short,
Just
according to the
shy.
officials.
Tigers going to need a big stop here at third and less than a yard, inches to go. Clement back under center, out of the wishbone. He just
keeps it
steps
himself,
in.
and he's in.
Quick snap. I don't even think the Tigers were set.
No, I don't think so.
Casey up 6-0 now. 7:42 to go here in the first quarter. And they'll come in and attempt an extra point kick. Looks like Sullivan's going to be holding for number 40, Wyatt Erickson. Straight ahead kicker. Boots it through. And Casey's up 7-0. A quick touchdown for Casey. The Tigers fall behind by 7. We'll be back in just a moment here with the Tigers' first possession on the Paris Sports Network.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
A quick deficit for the Tigers, falling behind 7-0 here, just a few minutes into the first quarter. A pretty steady drive for Casey that time, taking it 55 yards in just a few minutes. No huge plays, just constant chunks. Marched it right down the field, and they've already put us in the hole.
Yep.
Now what can we answer with offensively?
Well, I'm sure it'll be pretty much the same as we've had all year. Krippus and Dawson running the ball out of the backfield.
Right and left, right and left, right and left. If it works, don't fix it. All right, Erickson set the kick off. Tigers back at their 9-yard line. Short approach, like 3 steps and boots it. Got a strong
Kicks
leg.
it pretty deep, though.
Wow, all the way back to the 3. Got a seam up the middle. Bartley gets it out to around the 28-yard line. Return of about 25 yards. That might have been one worth letting go, but hey, we're still farther than the 20, so that's good. They're going to mark it at the 29.
29.
Wow. All right. First and 10 for the Tigers. Right out of the shotgun. Hand off to Krippus around the right side. Got one guy to beat around the corner. He turns the corner, picks up a few. Kellen Sullivan with the tackle with the force out of bounds, but that was wheels on wheels there.
Yep.
Just a race to the side. He picked up a few.
Well, looked like he got 3.
Going to move the ball out to the 32-yard line. 2nd and 7. Nothing fancy on that one, just a race to the sideline. Everybody in tight again now. Rogers in motion, back to the tail. And they'll hand it off to him up the middle, skips through a hole and picks up a couple. They're going to mark him at the 35.
That'll bring up 3rd and 5. Yeah, maybe 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4, yep. Big 3rd down for the Tigers, though. You don't get this, you're giving them the ball right around the same place they got it last time. Krippus to the left, Rogers to the right. It's Krippus in motion, flip back to him. Oh, and they grabbed him right at the line of scrimmage. He's only going to get a couple. Ball out to just shy of a 37-yard line, and it looks like they're going to send Maddox out to punt. Casey answers by taking Clement off the field and sending the speedster, Julius Jackson, back to return. He'll stand at his own 30. High snap. Good job by Hutchings. Gets the kick off. Catches it going backwards.
Oh,
dodges
man,
the first Tiger.
Missed that tackle. That hurt because now he's open.
And he's out past midfield
yes,
now.
He is.
A punt netted like 7 yards. They're going to have it at the 46-yard line. Had a chance to drop him back around the 30, but he never really got squared up on him. That's a hard play to make full speed. So Casey takes over again in Paris territory now at the 46-yard line. 5:58 to go here in the first quarter. Clement under center, back in the I formation. Tigers start to jump. I think they get back in time. Pitch to the right.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we got pancaked. Touchdown saving tackle there by Krippus.
That was 34 again, Foudy.
Takes it from the 46 all the way down to the 17. Nearly 30 yards on that one. 1st and 10
33.
Now. Fakes the pitch, counter back to the right.
Yep.
We got a flag out there for a hold. This one's in the end zone, but it's coming back. The flag back here at the 18-yard line.
There is a hold against Casey, though, like you said, Beads. So.
Saw it.
Yep, -10.
I was just hoping they did, too.
Yeah.
And they did.
They did.
They needed like a 6th official that just sits up here with us. Because sometimes you get a better angle up here when you can see it all. And Tigers will take the penalty. That'll push them back. It's still going to be 1st down, but they'll have it at the 26-yard line.
Looks like it's going to be 1st and 17, maybe 18. No, yeah, 1st and 20 it says now. So okay, we'll take that. Well, that makes sense. 10-yard penalty.
10-yard penalty. Yeah.
Should be 1st and 20.
Quick hit.
Oh,
slips
man,
through another
slips
tackle.
Through man, that kid's good. We had him.
Dawson Rogers had him in the backfield. He just slipped right through his hands. Somebody greased him. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
Almost, anyway.
2nd and 11.
Give him 9.
Ball at the 18-yard line. Four minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter. I formation, twins to the left this time. Clement looking to his left, throws a fade in the end zone. Krippus is back on it. Good defense. Breaks it up. No pressure on Clement. He put the throw on the money, but Krippus was there to break it up.
Trying to see who the wideout was over there that he was throwing to.
Number 1.
I think so,
Yep.
yeah.
Julius Jackson, the intended receiver in the end zone. 3rd and 11 now from the 18. Look at Clement under center there, Lenny. He's got one leg. Like he's already halfway out of the stance when he takes the ball. Pitch to the right. Tigers turn it back in, but again, we missed the first tackle. Down to the 10. Drake East nearly had him again for a loss. And they may be going for an extra point here. They've just sent like 5 guys in. Or a field goal,
Field goal, maybe?
Oh, Erickson's...
Don't look like it.
Erickson's still on there, the guy with the pink flag. Yep, he's bringing the pad out. They're going to go for a field goal. Be a 28-yard attempt here. The ball spotted at the 18. 3 seconds on the clock to get the hold up. There's the kick.
Looks good from here.
It is. The defense holds, but they do get 3 points. Tigers down 10-0. 3:37 to go here in the first. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153.
Tigers down 10-0. 3:37 to go here in the first quarter after a 28-yard field goal by Erickson. I hate to give up the points, Lenny, but we gave him a short field and the defense held.
Yeah. Let's see.
That is a positive.
Yep.
Bartley and Hutchings going back for the Tigers back at the 10. Erickson only takes about 3 steps. He's about as stout a kicker as you'll see. Boots it again. Down to the 10. It's going to be Bartley. Right up the gut. And he's going to be shy of a 30. Spotted at the 28-yard line this time. Just about the same place as last time.
Pretty close. 1 yard different. All right, we need to get our offense on track this series. We got to march the ball down and give our defense a little rest.
They're going to go with a different wrinkle. They brought Eastham out and sent Vitale in. Back in the shotgun. Looking to pass. Throws a wobbler down the field and it's picked off. Carrick Vitale with a good tackle, but it's going to be 1st and 10 for Casey now at the Paris 49.
That was number 12, wasn't it? Clement, the quarterback that picked that off?
Yep, intended for Brody Bishop way downfield. Kind of got hit as he let it go, I think, and it just kind of floated up there. Overthrew Bishop, so maybe he didn't get hit. I don't know. Turnover, giving it back to Casey. Officially spotted at the 48-yard line. We'll send 2 receivers wide to the left this time. And Casey calls a timeout with 3:21 to go here in the first quarter, leading the Tigers 10-0. We'll take a quick timeout and be back in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
Quick timeout by Casey. They're first here in the first half. Be 1st and 10 with the ball on the 48. I'm not sure they were quite ready for offense. You know, they were still geared up for defense. That quick turnover. Now they want to make sure they got everybody on the same page.
Boy, we could sure use a quick turnover as well.
I like the pink undershirt for number 34, Nick Foudy.
A lot of pink out there as this is Cancer Awareness Month. So.
It is. It makes Foudy a lot easier to find out there. You know, you get that little blurb of pink around the bottom of the jersey. Kind of stands out. It's kind of like Vitale's pink towel he has hanging from the back of his pants. Same formation for Casey here. 3:21 on the clock. 1st and 10. Tigers got some pressure on him. Bartley nearly gets him. And
they get
him. All right, out of bounds. Sack for the Tigers. Drake East is going to get credit with it, but Flores was there. Krippus was there. I think Logan Luddington.
Bartley started it, though.
Oh, yeah. Bartley's a guy, as you'll see sometimes, getting in that backfield, putting pressure. He can slide through there and really disrupt things in the backfield. Ball all the way back to the 44-yard line, so big play by the Tiger defense.
Yeah, loss of 8 on that play. So.
Twins left again, I formation. Man in motion this time, and they'll pitch it to the left. Here's Foudy.
Nobody out there to cut him off.
He's got blockers in front of him. Big gain.
Got the 8 back that he lost, plus about 4 more. So.
Yep. It's all the way down to the Paris 34. So 3rd and 6. Well, it just feels like every third down is a big third down in this game. I mean, you just can't.
So far, they have been.
2 receivers bunched on each side. Man in motion, they'll pitch it to Foudy on the sweep. Trying to string him out. They're going to turn him back in. He's shy of the first down.
It's going to be real close, though. It is going to be real close. I think he's going to be a yard short, but
I think they're sending the kicking team in. Really kind of surprises me here. No, I don't think they're going to kick it. The fullback is the kicker, so I thought they were kicking, and they're just bringing in the ramrod here in the backfield. 4th and inches. And they get it easily. Kellen Sullivan, the ball carrier, he scoots all the way down to the Paris 34. 33-yard line. You don't see too many fullback kickers.
No.
He's got a leg on him. Play clock down to 15, 46 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter. Man in motion again. They're going to pitch it to him around the right side. Tigers string it out of bounds.
Carrick takes him out of bounds. That's 23.
Hanselman.
No, it's 22. My bad.
22. Santolin again. Casey uses a lot of ball carriers. Rotating guys in and out. Clock stops at 29 seconds here in the first. Gain of 3 makes it 2nd and 7 from the 30-yard line. Back in the eye, Twins to the left. I'll bring the slot in motion. Foudy again, he's wrapped up.
Yeah, they got him.
And they'll whistle that one dead. Gain of about a yard.
Pretty generous spot, though, for a short game.
Yep, I'll have it at the 29 and or so. Will be the last play of the first quarter, though. Time expires. Casey on top, 10-0. We'll be back in just a few moments on the Paris Sports Network.
Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335.
A 10-0 deficit for the Tigers after 1 quarter of play. And Casey moving the ball again here to start the second quarter. A fresh 12 minutes on the clock. But it will be 3rd down. 6 yards to go. I don't think the only time we stopped them on 3rd down, they kicked a field goal.
Yeah, and they still scored, so.
Yep. Hopefully the Tigers can find something in here to Anchor down on and stop them on this possession. We got to get some points on the board. It just feels like this is a team that we need to stay within one score of. We can't be chasing points against this team late in the game.
No, that definitely would not be good.
Fresh 25 seconds on the play clock.
And here we are, another big third down.
Twins to the near side. Sullivan goes in motion to the outside this time. Pressure on him, throws a fade down the field. Double team picked off by the Tigers.
Well, it worked as good as a punt.
Brought it out of the end zone, though. Didn't think they could bring it out, or maybe he wasn't in, but it was close. Vitale with the pick. Tigers get it back at the 13-yard line. Like you said, just as good as a punt. They got a little pressure on Clement. And the takeaway gives us the ball 1st and 10. They got Kipton back at quarterback, Lenny.
He'll run that option.
Yep. Got the wheels to the right, finds a slot, spins back inside. First down for the Tigers. And Kipton trots off the field.
Let's see. I got to get a number for him. And
10.
10, yeah, there we go.
Well, the thing with Kipton, he goes back there, you know what's coming.
Yeah.
He's run the same play 4 times, and every time he's run it, it's been productive. He got us out of a hole there. So 1st and 10 now for Paris at the 26-yard line. Dawson Rogers flips back in motion. They give it to him up the middle. Good gain. He's going to pick up about 5 or 6 yards. Tigers with a chance now to get in a rhythm offensively. We haven't quite hit our stride yet. They're going to give him 6, 2nd and 4 with the ball on the 32. Braden comes over and gets the play, heads back into the huddle with 12 seconds on the clock. They'll rush up to the line. Everybody bunched up tight. And that wing tee. Dawson in motion again. They fake it to him, give it to Krippus coming around the inside. And he's met and wrestled down. It's going to be shy of a first down. Going to bring up 3rd and about 1.
Oh, man, that's a terrible spot, isn't it?
Oh, my. Yes, it is. I just noticed. Initially, I thought the official was up here standing on the 35, but...
He was.
Well, that was the guy on the far side. I guess the near side guy bumped it back a little bit. So 3rd and 2 now. 9:48 on the clock. Ball on the 34-yard line. Tigers with the same formation. May try to draw him off here. Dawson back. Flip it to him. He's going to try to get to the corner. He's got the first down.
Yep.
All right. Dawson gets the Tigers out to the 30, just shy of the 39-yard line. 1st and 10. Tigers set. Krippus in motion. They fake it to him. Pressure on him. He just does get it off to Rigdon on the near side. A stiff arm and finds somebody to run into. I don't think Garrett's happy unless he runs into somebody.
He's got to hit somebody, yeah.
What a play there. Braden dropped back to pass. He didn't have much time, and I'm surprised that ball got where it was supposed to. He managed to get it out of there right in Rigdon's hands. 1st and 10 for Paris now on the Casey 49. Grip is in motion. The pitch to him. Up the middle he goes. He's got a seam.
There's a flag.
Oh,
It's coming
no.
back. It's coming back.
Man. Flag laying at the 47-yard line. He shot through that hole.
Yes, he did. Doggone it. It's coming back, though.
That's a chop block. Man. Lenny, I'm not sure that even had anything to do with the play.
It didn't have no bearing on the play because he was already past it when it happened.
He hit that hole so quick. It's a spot foul, though.
That's going to be a 15-yarder, though. I'd rather it have been a holding.
Push us back to the 38. Golly.
Doggone it.
1st and 23, but it looks like forever. Let's get some yards back now. At least it's 1st down. Casey showing some pressure on the near side. They bring Krippus in motion, give it to him right back up the middle, same play. And gets a lot of that yardage back. He'll be up around the 47. How about that? You come right back and run nearly the same play. And you're like saying, try and stop it. Not quite as good a spot as I wanted, but they never ask my opinion.
No.
2nd and 14 now. Ball at the 47 of Paris. Drops back into the shotgun. That double handoff. Dawson loses the ball. I think he got it back.
I think he did. I think Paris did anyway. It's going to be maybe just short of a 1st down, though.
Just shy.
Yep.
I think he had it before he lost it.
I think he did.
Man, we had the 1st down. I'm just thankful he fell back on it. He's got long arms, able to reach out and grab that. If it had been me, somebody else would have had it.
Well, is this going to be Blair time now?
Might be. He's in the backfield. Everybody bunched up again, down to 15 on the play clock, and we got timeout called. Casey's going to call timeout. They'll use their 2nd, leading the Tigers 10-0. 7:43 to go here in the 2nd quarter. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need. Visit them online at longviewbank.com.
Big 3rd down. Casey might have done us a favor here, giving us a few moments to think this over. 3rd and 1 with the ball on Casey's 40-yard line. Short of the penalty, we're moving the ball on this drive.
No, we'd had a touchdown had it not been for the penalty. Because Krippus took it to the house.
That he did. 3rd and 1 for the Tigers. Rigdon back in at fullback, Lenny, like we mentioned there a second ago. Krippus in motion. The pitch to Krippus. They spin him around. I think he's got the 1st down. He's asking for a face mask.
Should be enough for the 1st down, though.
Yep, we got it. No measurement. They're going to put it right on the 39.
Boy, and that's all they gave him, too, was just enough to get the 1st down.
Kind of spun him around. First set of downs now. Ball on the 39. Tigers will rush back up to the line of scrimmage. 6 down linemen for Casey. They are ready for this run game of the Tigers, but still able to pick up yards. Back to Krippus looking for a hole. Slips by a tackle in the backfield. Another straight arm. And he's going to get out past the 35.
Give him 6, yeah.
Look at that. They're going to mark it down to the 33. That's great. I wasn't sure how long he stayed in bounds, but 2nd and 4. Gain of 6, 6:47 on the game clock. Halfway through the second quarter, Tigers down 10-0. Grippus in the backfield in the shotgun. Dawson comes through. He gets the handoff, rolling to his right, looking for a block behind Grippus. Dives over, and he's going to be shy of a first down.
Boy, that's not a good spot either.
Yeah, it must have slid farther than I thought. Something touched down during the dive there, I guess, so they'll move it back. Ball at the 36-yard line. 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, yeah. That's, you got to get this first down, though.
Down to 7 on the play clock. Tigers hustle up the line. Down to 4, 3, 2. Dawson in motion. They flip it back to him. Right up the middle he goes. And should have a first down. Grippus dominated the carries and the yardage last week. It seems about 50-50
yeah,
tonight.
It's pretty even. They both had carried the ball 6 times. Rogers has got 32 yards. Grippus has got 24. So
got that touchdown called back, or it'd be a little more lopsided.
Yeah.
5:20 on the clock. Play clock down at 13. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. Grippus in motion. They'll pitch it to him. Back up the middle he goes. Finds a hole through the left side. First down for the Tigers, perhaps. Or real close. First down it is.
First down.
Paris moving the ball down to the 17-yard line. Or 16, 17. This official's not sure. Now he settles at the 17. Gain of 10 gives us 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. Grippus in the backfield with Rogers now out of the shotgun. Inside, handoff. Grippus trying to get around the right side. Brought down by the back of his shirt.
Yep. Got a couple, though.
Number 50, Fred Thomas. Must have strong hands,
He
Lenny.
grabbed that jersey and he held on. Yep.
Gain of 2. 2nd and 8.
Normally Carter pulls through those jerseys like that, but what was it back in the old days?
The tearaway jerseys?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Back in the shotgun again. Fakes the handoff. Then a little
Pitches it
shovel
up front
pass.
to
Shovel pass to Rogers, and he goes for a Tiger first down inside the 5-yard line. That qualifies as a pass, doesn't it?
No, yeah, that's.
Gets it all the way down to the 3:25 on the clock. Back in the tight formation again. Give it to Rigdon. He barrels up the middle. Could be shy of the goal line. It wasn't going to go down easy.
Give him 2.
Yep, it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 1, I
this
think.
time, yeah. I'd run the same play again.
The 1 or the 2?
Well, the scoreboard says 1, but the ball looks like it's almost on the 2.
When it's in between the hashes, it's kind of hard to tell. Down to 6 on the play clock. Tigers hustle up out of the I formation. Grippus tries to slide. He's hitting the backfield, though. He's not going to get it. It is at the 2. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 2 now. We lined up and tried to run it right down their throat that time, Lenny, and he was hitting the backfield. Now, what's Coach have that can use that pursuit against him here?
You got to go outside because they're all bunched in like our line's bunched in, so you got to go outside, I think.
And timeout called by Casey.
Casey took another timeout. Wow.
They'll use their final timeout with 1:48. That leaves them nothing on offense when they get the ball back here. But they're going to try and go for the stop. Tigers trying to get on the board. 1:48 on the clock. Tigers down 10-0. Be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
1:48 on the clock. Tigers facing a 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. They've got 2 chances to punch this one in. Couldn't ask for a better scenario after giving up those early points, Lenny. Casey with the timeout, giving us some time to think this one over. Back in the tight formation, that wing T. St. Grippus in motion. Dawson inside.
Counter, yeah, he's in.
Walks in. Nobody but the band to stop him. 10-6. Tigers get on the board with 1:44 on the clock. We were talking during the break, Lenny. I think they may go for 2. We've had our struggles kicking the ball. We do have Rigdon out there. More so blocking for the kick than actual kicking part. We are going to go for 2 and try to cut this lead down a little bit. Grippus in motion again. They'll flip it to him. Up the middle he goes.
And he's in there.
All right. Tigers score again, trailing only by 2 now. 10-8 the score. 1:44 on the clock here in the first half. We'll be back in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
The Tigers get on the board. 10-8 the score. Lenny, I think you were saying during the break that drive started at the 15-yard line. Tigers march down the field, make a statement here at the end of the half, but now we've seen this before. You've got to stop them here. We can't give up a long kick return or some fluke pass.
He fielded that at the 15 now, so stop him.
Bartley got a hand on him and then gets some help. Several Tigers in there on the tackle. They're going to have it around their 30-yard line with 1:35 on the clock. Casey can't stop the clock. They have no timeouts remaining. We have 3 of ours.
Well, I'm not sure we'd use any unless we stop them
Yep.
3 and out for what, which that's a possibility, or get a turnover.
They've got Vitale as a single deep back here. Hutchings playing deep as well. And they're going to hand off right up the middle. Tigers right there. Stop him after a short gain. If this were the end of the game, we'd be using those timeouts trying to get the ball back. But right now, we're just content to get into halftime. And we're going to get that ball back in the second half.
Yeah,
1:10 on the clock.
You're right. I forgot about that, but
Trips bunched near side of the left, looking to pass.
get him. Oh, man.
They let him out of the pocket.
That's
Big gain.
Running quarterback has killed us all year.
Big gain down the sideline. Oh, killer, Lenny. That's exactly what we didn't want. Gosh.
He didn't make it, did he? I think they spotted him just short.
I think they're going to spot him just short.
I think this official came down and spotted him just short.
49 seconds on the clock. Now they're lining up for the extra point. He did get in.
Okay. Well.
And 17-8 the score. Tigers fall back a little more. We'll get the ball back with just a few seconds on the clock. Be right back on the Paris Sports Network.
White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195.
Paris about to get the ball back. 49 seconds on the clock, trailing 17-8. Boy, exactly what we said we didn't want to see. Sometimes that's the way it happens. Great coverage.
Yeah.
Pursuit in the backfield, the play breaking down.
And nobody covering the quarterback, and that's killed us all year, those running quarterbacks.
Deep kick. And we're only going to get out to the 20-yard line. Marcus Hutchings on the return. 45 seconds, only wore 4 seconds off the clock. We do have 3 timeouts if we can string a couple plays together. Braden hustles in with the play. 1st and 10 from our own 20. Lots of guys in the box for Casey here.
Oh, man, that didn't work.
Dawson hitting the backfield, reverses his field and tries to come the other way with it. Gets out of bounds. At least it stops the clock with 39 seconds.
Yeah, he made something out of nothing because he was hit at the line, and I thought he was.
I thought we lost yards.
Yeah, I did too.
Might be a place for Dawson to hit Krippus with a pass.
Mm-hmm.
Dawson flips back. They give it to him. Hey, we called it. There's a throw. He's deep downfield, batted up, and incomplete.
Oh, we got lucky.
Casey read that.
Yes, they did.
Triple coverage on him down there.
You called it, though, Beej. I like the call.
I'm sure that was a play Casey saw on the.
I'm sure they've seen that in the films.
Yep. Yeah, I'm sure they were screaming from the sideline on that one. 3rd and 6 now, 33 seconds on the clock. Krippus in motion. They'll run him right up the middle. Picks up a first down.
Timeout.
Yep. We'll go ahead and keep it here. 27 seconds on the clock. We got a big break at the half coming up in just a moment. So
I guess we didn't take a time. I thought we would have taken a timeout.
I thought they might. Clock running now. Down to 12. Back in the shotgun. And they're going to sack him. We only had one receiver down the left side in Krippus. (17-8) the score. Tigers trailing going into the break. We will get the ball here in the second half. Stick around for some halftime stats and some entertainment from the Tiger Marching Band. You're watching Paris Tiger football here on the Paris Sports Network.
Farming is more than an occupation, it's a way of life. So when you want to protect your farm, it goes a lot deeper than protecting your crops, buildings, and machinery. You can't trust your farm protection to just anyone. You want an insurance company with decades of experience like Country Financial. We may have insured your parents' farm, or even your grandparents' farm. So let us put 80 years of experience to use for you. Find out more about achieving financial security and farm insurance from your Edgar County financial representatives, Dan Phipps, Mark Gladding, and Jim Blue. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
For Alexander. Elizabeth is a drum major for the Marching Tigers and the Beacon Brigade. After graduation, she hopes to attend either Johnson University or Ozark Christian College to major in media production for churches and parachurch organizations with a minor in general ministry. Elizabeth Alexander. Ryan Bourne. Ryan is accompanied by Megan and Sean Williams and Jonathan Bourne. Ryan plays sousaphone in the Marching Tigers and Beacon Brigade. After graduation, he plans to attend college to study musical arts. Ryan Bourne. Carter Glashmet. Carter is accompanied by Amy Kessler. Carter plays baritone saxophone in the Marching Tigers and Beacon Brigade. After graduation, he plans to attend the University of Alabama to study political science and finance. Carter Glashmet. Adelie Gill. Adelie is accompanied by Jason and Heather Gill. Addie is a color guard member in Marching Tigers and Beacon Brigade. After graduation, she plans to major in biochemistry and minor in psychology and neuroscience. Adelie Gill. Jamison Holloway. Jameson is accompanied by Doug and Melissa Holloway. Jameson plays alto saxophone in the Marching Tigers and Beacon Brigade. After graduation, he plans to attend University of Alabama and major in kinesiology. Jameson Holloway. Isaac Jenkins. Isaac is accompanied by Joe and Mickey Jenkins. Isaac plays bass drum in the Marching Tigers and Beacon Brigade. After graduation, he plans to attend Ivy Tech to study machine tool technology. Isaac Jenkins. Catherine Jones. Catherine is accompanied by Matthew Jones. Catherine plays clarinet in the Marching Tigers. After graduation, she plans to attend college to study cosmetology. Catherine Jones. Lily Littleton. Lily is accompanied by Logan Littleton and Casey Milburn. Lily plays the flute in Marching Tigers and percussion in the Beacon Brigade. After graduation, she plans to attend Eastern Illinois University to earn a degree in communication sciences and disorders in order to work as a speech therapist. Lily Littleton. Chase Marchant. Chase is accompanied by Anthony Marchant. Chase plays snare drum in the Marching Tigers. After graduation, he plans to attend college to study engineering. Chase Marchant. Malachi Mood. Malachi is accompanied by Scott and Mindy Mood. Malachi plays tenor drums in the Marching Tigers and Beacon Brigade. After graduation, he plans to attend college to study cosmetology. Malachi Mood. Ava Shelkey. Ava is accompanied by Michael Shelkey and Tiffany Shelkey. Ava is a color guard captain and member in the Marching Tigers and Beacon Brigade. After graduation, she plans to major in music. Ava Shelkey. Taylor Shuey. Taylor is accompanied by Cindy Mathis and Kevin Shuey Sr. Taylor plays bass drum in the Marching Tigers and Beacon Brigade. After graduation, she plans to attend Eastern Illinois University to study musical theater and education. Taylor Shuey. Drew Templeton. Drew is accompanied by Pete and Angel Templeton. Drew plays trombone in Marching Tigers and Beacon Brigade. After graduation, he plans to attend the University of Alabama to study political science with a minor in either economics or public policy. Drew Templeton. Mackenzie Tibbs. Mackenzie is accompanied by Brittany Irwin and Joey Tibbs. Mackenzie is a color guard member in the Marching Tigers and Beacon Brigade. After graduation, she plans to attend college to major in early childhood education. Mackenzie Tibbs. Meridian Best. Meridian is accompanied by Marshall and Brandy Best. Meridian plays alto saxophone in the Marching Tigers. After graduation, she plans to attend college to become a chemistry teacher. Meridian Best. Haven Walker. Haven is accompanied by Chris and Hillary Walker. Haven plays tenor saxophone in the Marching Tigers. After graduation, she plans to attend Herald Beauty Academy to become a hairstylist. Haven Walker. And Payson Whitaker. Payson is accompanied by Jason and Aaron Whitaker and Laura Whitaker. Payson plays flute in the Marching Tigers and Beacon Brigade. After graduation, he plans to study music education at either University of Illinois or Eastern Illinois University. Payson Whitaker. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2025-2026 Senior Marching Tigers. Now performing are your Marching Tigers under the direction of drum majors Elizabeth Alexander and Adeline Trapp. Tonight, the Marching Tigers will be performing their 2025 show titled Time Machine, arranged and composed by Randall Standridge. Last week, the Newton Marching Tigers competition, they won the Caption Award for Best Percussion, as well as placing first in their class. The performance will feature solos by Linda Pruitt on trumpet, Jameson Holloway on alto saxophone, and Casey Whitaker on flute. It will also feature dart members Ava Shelkey on flag, Maddie Wheeler Rhodes on saber, Maddie Gill on flag, Mackenzie Tibbs on flag, and Lily Reedy on rifle. This is Time Machine. How about another big hand for the Paris Marching Tigers? Marching Tigers are led by Dr. Kevin Pruitt, Assistant Director Jessica Henderson, and color guard instructor Zach and Haley Cassad, percussion technician Jonathan Bourne, and choreographer Carly Tesoro. We wish them all the best as they continue their competition season tomorrow at the Effingham Marching Hearts Invitational.
Welcome back to halftime here on the Paris Sports Network. I'm BJ Pheasant here with Lenny Irwin. And halftime being brought to you by Ben Lucan. And I just moved his commercial read here. Hang on just a second. Here we go. That's Lucan and Sackrider LLC. Remember to stop by and talk to Ben about all your accounting, bookkeeping, and income tax needs. Him and their staff, they've been serving Paris and the surrounding area for over 30 years. They've been longtime supporters of the Paris Tigers. Stop by their office for all of your accounting needs at 208 East Jasper Street in Paris, or call 217-465-8562. We need some support here in this second half, Lenny.
We do. Casey's coming out of the locker room already.
They're ready to go. We're down by 9. We will be getting the ball back.
We thought we had them where we wanted them, only being down by 2 with only 40, I think there's a minute 44 to go in the second quarter. And, man, we gave up that 70-yard touchdown run to Clement.
You know, we had the coverage. We had the pressure. That's just how football works sometimes.
I know. And we've struggled with that all year, though, stopping the running quarterback. And
the scrambles, yeah, they've eaten us up. Just about a minute 15, an extended halftime show by the band. They were rocking it for a long time out there. Hope everybody enjoyed that. What do the stats look like at halftime?
Well, they're not terrible. I think we played pretty well. For the Casey Warriors, Clement has 3 carries for 63 yards because he was been sacked at one time. Well, I've got Luke Karras, 4 carries for 21 yards. Kellen Sullivan, 3 carries for 30 yards. Nick Foudy, the big ball carrier, he's got 6 carries for 56 yards. And Giovanni Santolin has 2 carries for 3 yards. Throwing the ball, Clement is 1 out of 3 and 1 interception for 13 yards. The 1 reception was to Nick Foudy. Newton, I don't know why I got Newton on the brain tonight for some reason, but Clement opened up the scoring for Casey as he scrambled for 1 yard for the touchdown. The kick was good. That capped off an 8-play drive, and they led 70-0 with 7:42 to go in the first quarter. Then with 3:37 to go in the first quarter, it was a 28-yard field goal by Eckerson, and that put Casey up at that point 10-0. And then their last score came right at the end of the second quarter. Like I said, we were hoping to shut them out and go in at 10-8, but that wasn't the case because Clement burst forth that 70-yard run, and the kick was good, and that's where we stand at halftime, 17-8. So that's their stats. They were only penalized the 1 time for the 10-yard holding play. We were only penalized 1 time as well, but it was a 15-yarder for a chop block, and it brought the touchdown back that Krippus would have had, which they took that off the board. So, but for the Tigers offensively, I've got Dawson Rogers, 8 carries for 37 yards. Garrett Rigdon, 1 carry for 2 yards. Carter Krippus, 11 carries for 46 yards. Kipton Bradford, 1 carry for 11 yards. Throwing the ball, Braden is 2 out of 3 for 25 and 1 interception. And Dawson is 0 for 1. His lone pass was intended for Krippus, and it was incomplete. Receiving the ball, I've got Dawson 1 catch for 13 and Garrett Rigdon 1 catch for 12. The Tigers scored with 1:44 to go in that second quarter, though, on a 2-yard run by Dawson Rogers, and Krippus polished it off with the 2-point conversion. And at that point, we were back within 2 points, and the score was 10-8, and that capped off an 85-yard drive. So the momentum and everything was going Paris's way, but then following the kickoff, Casey 1 play, and
We march it down 85 yards. We take a lot of time off the clock. We don't leave them much. And
they've burned all their timeouts, so they don't have any timeouts left. And
perfect scenario, and then we get pressure. We got good coverage.
And he
just
slips. He slips
made a
through
good
the
play.
line. He did, and nobody was there to stop him. So, but we get the ball back to start the.
Yeah, you got to put that behind you now.
Yep.
Come out here and score. 2-point conversion. We can pull within one. And if you're Casey right now, you got to be like reeling a little bit. Like, why are we letting Paris hang around with us? You know, we're the 7-1 team. And the Tigers they're within striking distance here.
Yeah. And this was what I was just hoping that we would come out, and which I was fairly confident we would be competitive. We're actually closer than I really expected us to be, because especially the way Casey started out. That first drive went down, scored, kicked the point. Second drive, they marched it down. We stop them, but they ended up with a 28-yard field goal. And I thought, man, they're up 10-0, and it's still in the first quarter. I thought it was going to be a 20-0 halftime score, but that's not the case. The Tigers are right in this, and if we could march this one down, like you said, and put the 2-point conversion in, we'll be right back in it.
Bartley and Hutchings back to return. It's going to be short. It's going to be Vitale from the 20-yard line. And a short return out past the 30, around the 32. About average field position for the Tigers here. 11:55 on the clock here in the third quarter. A steady dose of Krippus and Rogers, I'm sure. Coming for the Tigers. You'll see Casey defense here. They're putting everybody they can up in the box here. If you slip by one, should be a big gain. Crowding that line of scrimmage. Krippus in motion. They're going to catch him in the backfield, though. Stand him up.
Yep. Going to be a 2-yard loss. Well, maybe not. Maybe a 1-yard loss.
Yeah, loss of 1. It'll be 2nd and 11 with the ball to 31. One of the rare negative plays we've had tonight, though. Dawson in motion. They flip it back to him. He finds a little bit of a gap. Out past the 35. 4-yard gain, but coming off of that loss still puts us with a long third down here.
Third and about 7.
We just haven't been able to pick up those big chunks when we need to. We pick them up like on first down. For a second down, we break a long run, but when we need those long third downs, that's eluded us this year. 3rd and 7, everybody tight in formation here. Ball at the 35. Krippus in motion, flip it to him on the sweep to the short side. He finds a hole, picks up the first down. Tigers get the first down. It amazes me, Lenny, we can run the same play on first down that we run on third down, and you think, okay, you go to the playbook and you're looking for that 7-yard play, that 8-yard play. How can we strike downfield? And coach has the confidence to just run the same play. Guys, if you execute, we're going to pick up yards. And that's exactly what they did there. Nothing fancy, ran the sweep. Picked up the first down, 10:27 on the clock. 1st and 10 now from the Paris 49. Dawson back in the shotgun with Braden. He takes the inside handoff, trying to get to the outside. Finds a seam, picks up a good chunk of yards.
I think he got it. I think it's a first down.
He's going to get down to the 41.
I think he got it. I haven't seen him signal.
It is.
Yeah.
First down for the Tigers. Ball marked at the 41. Won't show up in the stat book, but a big block outside by Garrett Rigdon that time. Led the way and just kicked out enough to let Dawson cut inside.
That's what I think we got to do, though. We got to keep stringing it out to the outsides because Casey's packed everybody inside tight, so you got to go wide, I think, and then that'll maybe loosen things up.
Flip out to Krippus. He's going to dart inside. Good gain there. Out of a 35. Pick up about 6.
I thought he lost the ball, and it looked like the Casey kid had it, but they said must have been down by contact. So
Yep.
Give him 6 on the play.
Yep. Looking at 2nd and 4 here. Nine minutes now on the clock here in the third. Down to 10 on the play clock. Back in the eye. Nope, they swing back into the wing. Dawson in motion. Oh, broken play. Braden keeps it. And gets hammered.
He picked.
Just shy of the first down. Miscommunication, I think, on that one.
Yeah, something went wrong on that play, but Braden made a good play out of it and picked up, like you said, 3 more, so it's going to set up a 3rd and short.
They don't call his number too often to run, and when they do, they don't ask him to spin around 3 times before he takes off running, so I'm pretty sure it was a broken play. 3rd and 1 now, down to 10 on the play clock. Grip is in motion, the pitch to him, right up the middle for the first down. Grippus gets down around the 26. keep moving the ball down the field, down at the 8-minute mark now here in the third. Just a statement drive for the Tigers here if they can put this in.
So far it has been, yeah. Just slow and methodical.
Grippus flies back. They give it Dawson all around, though.
There's a flag on the play.
Not good. That came from the official
in the back, so that's probably going to be a hold.
It is a hold against the Tigers. I didn't see who that one was on that time, but it'll push us back either way. We'll be back at the 36-yard line now.
Yep, it'll set up 1st and 20.
Same formation again for the Tigers. Grippus in motion, takes the pitch. Behind Braden's lead block, tries to get to the outside.
Got a little bit, but
out near the 30. He's going to pick up about 6 then.
Yep.
Brings up 2nd and 14. Oh, Wildcat now. Braden gets a breather. Kipton coming in. Dawson Rogers going wide to the left. Takes a snap, sweep to the left. Cuts it inside. He's got a seam, a juke. Inside the 20-yard line. That'll set up 3rd and manageable for the Tigers. Kipton picking up, what, about 10 yards again?
Yep, right at it.
Man, he's fast.
And they knew it was coming.
Every time. One of these days, he'll hand it off and just totally mess with them.
Mess everybody. Yeah, they'll run that reverse.
Yep. Back under center now, 3rd and short. Grippus in motion. They got inside handoff again to Dawson, trying to bounce outside. I think he's short. Fourth and a yard maybe, or less. Ball at the 17-yard line. 5:56 on the clock. Tigers bunch up, going for it here. Grippus to the left, Dawson to the right. It's going to be Grippus taking the pitch straight ahead for the 1st down.
He got it, but just barely.
Fresh set of downs for the Tigers. Ball at the 15-yard line. That one made me sweat a little bit.
It did, yes.
Braden's got him under center now. Grippus in motion. Back to Dawson on that handoff to the left side. Casey's ready for it. They've seen that several times now. No gain. Under 5 minutes to go here in the third. Paris still just pushing the ball down the field, slowly but surely.
2nd and 10, though, so you got to get a big gain on this one to bring up a manageable 3rd down.
Go back into the shotgun now. Grippus with him. They hand it off to Grippus, looking to go to the near far side. Trying to turn the corner, can't get it done. Luke Karras is stride for stride with him, wouldn't let him go. We lose a little bit.
Yeah, he lost a couple. Oh, man, they're saying he lost more than that.
Ooh.
Lost 3.
Yep. Back at the 17. Eastham checks out and Vitale comes in.
Yeah, and the play clock's down to 10, so.
We do that a lot, though. Down to
Shotgun
4.
again.
Fakes the handoff, looking downfield. And he's just
nothing there.
yeah.
Nowhere to go. And
they finally whistle it dead. That took forever. That brings up 4th and long.
well, it was 3rd and 13, and now it's 4th and about 20.
Back at the 25-yard line. Bartley checks in.
Yeah, we're going to take a timeout and think about this one now. I don't know if you've got a 20-yard play in your pocket that you can just pull out.
Oh, this one's kind of interesting, Lenny, because you're too close really to punt. If you throw an interception, so be it. I mean, as long as you can make the tackle.
Yeah, stop them from running it all the way back.
You don't have to score, but I think you got to take a shot, but then you don't want to take a sack and give them the ball at the 40-yard line or something silly like that. So Tigers want to use a timeout, take a moment, think this one over. We'll go ahead and take a quick timeout as well. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
You've been watching Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network, brought to you by First Farmers Bank, Ingram Waste Disposal, Farm Credit Services, Templeton Funeral Home, Longview Bank.
Just kidding. We're not going anywhere.
Not yet, anyway.
But you have been watching Paris Tiger football here on the Paris Sports Network. Tigers going to go with the spread look here. We haven't done this yet. Bartley in the backfield with Braden. Twins each side. Braden.
Throw it.
Over the middle. It's complete to Dawson. Down to the 4. He's in for the score.
Yes.
Dawson Rogers runs over the defender. Just does get in. As much as we were brokenhearted by the long run at the half, Casey got to be sick after giving up a touchdown on 4th and long. And it's 17-14. Tigers have some momentum. Definitely going for 2 here. Dawson just squatted down there in that zone defense, found an opening. Down to 3 on the play clock, 2, 1. They get the snap off. Going to Krippus, trying to stretch it out. And
he ain't going to
short.
make it.
Nope. Conversion didn't work. Tigers stay down by 3, 17-14. 2:56 to go in the third. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
Tigers answering back in dramatic fashion there. Pulling within 3, 2:56 to go in the third. That was a fun pass, Lenny.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I was just hoping for the first down, but
He kept-
like you said, he bowled over that guy and got the touchdown. So
Braden had the pocket collapsing around him. I'm not sure how he saw him, but Dawson found a hole and just sat down. He wasn't even moving. Caught it about waist high. Marcus Hutchings kicking off now from the 40. Bobbled around the 20, picks it back up. Kipton Bradford with the tackle. Good open field tackle there along with Bartley.
It's going to be short of the 30.
Yeah.
It's going to be on the 29, looks like.
The Tigers have got to be pumped up right now.
Oh, you would think so. Man, if our defense can just get a 3 and out or get a turnover.
I'd love to see a 3 and out right now.
Oh, that would be sweet.
.248 on the clock here in the third. 1st and 10 for Casey now at their own 29-yard line. They'll send Twins to the right. Backs in the I formation. Man in motion. Tigers matched up in the man. They'll pitch to the right. He's got a big gain.
Yes, he does.
And he's gone. Oh, out of bounds. Ooh, we caught a break. Ran him out at the 50.
Who was it? Who was the ball carrier?
Let's find out here.
Santolini?
Yep. Santolin, I think.
Santolin, yeah. So.
Number 22, the ball carrier on that one. Gets it out to the 50-yard line. Twins to the right. They're going to pitch to the near side this time. Turns a corner on us again. Tripped on a blade of grass, and down he goes. Santolin again.
$12 more on that carry, so.
He'll check out, and Foudy will come back in. Now at the 2-minute mark here in the third quarter, 1st and 10 for Casey. 2 big chunks back to back. Both times able to turn the corner on us. Nobody able to contain out there. Man in motion coming across again. Hand off to the fullback right up the middle. He's got a big gain. Running over guys.
Krippus hung on to him, though, and finally got him down.
Karras is a load, though, 6'3", 220. Krippus giving up about 3 inches and 50 pounds. Another Casey 1st down. 1st and 10 at the Paris 19. Tiger defense on their heels at the moment. Twins to the left side. Fake the pitch.
Oh, they
ate him up.
Didn't fool anybody that time.
Woo.
Charlie Ford.
Yep.
Just keyed on the senior quarterback and sacked him for about a 5-yard loss.
Casey guy had to go get his mouthpiece. All right, 2nd and 15 now from the 24, down to 38 seconds here in the third. High right formation this time. Give it to Patel.
Yes.
He's hammered in the backfield.
The defensive line's finally decided to play some football now.
Last couple plays after giving up big chunks, are hammering them this time. That's the end of 3. Casey looking at 3rd and 17 coming out of the break. Tigers trailing by 3, 1 quarter to go. You've got Tiger football here on the Paris Sports Network.
Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153.
Just 12 minutes to go here from Paris High School. This one's going down to the wire so far, Lenny. 17-14, only down by 3. Casey driving, and then the Tigers stopping them on 2 plays in a row and backing them up. Now 3rd and 17. You want to keep their kicker away here. I mean, you don't want to let them get any closer. And this is where we've broke down a couple times. We got to stop them on the next couple plays here. It's not 3rd and out, or 3 and out, but we'll take it. I'll take a stop no matter how we get it.
Exactly. Just keep them off the scoreboard.
The 3rd and 17 from the Paris 26. 3 receivers wide to the right this time. Clement in the backfield. Out of the shotgun. Looks to his right.
Tigers are coming.
They hit him. He throws. It's incomplete. Maddox Hutchings. Hutchings hammered him, and I think Charlie Ford might have hammered Hutchings while he was on the ground in celebration as hard as Hutchings hit the quarterback. Man, they're excited. 4th and long.
But
all right, now this is the exact same thing we just did on the last drive. 4th and long. We scored a touchdown.
We don't want to give up a touchdown.
You got to stop him here. 4th and 17 from the Paris 26. Man in motion to the left. They're going to pitch to the right.
Get him. Get him, yes!
Same Tigers get the ball back. Turnover on downs. Big open field tackle there by Garrett Rigdon. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. They're going to have the ball spotted at, what's that, about the 24-yard line?
26, maybe? No, you're right, 24.
$11:51 on the clock. A lot of football left to go here. Tigers bunch it up. 5 down linemen for Casey. And they're going to go to the right, and he's hit immediately. Pick up about 1. Bring up 2nd and 9. Boy, football is just amazing sometimes. You can run the same 2 plays, such different outcomes. One time it goes for 90 yards, the next time it's 1. And all it takes is just fractions of a second, little blocks here and there.
Exactly, that's what I was going to say. A block here, block there.
The double handoff,
and that
Dawson
didn't fool
hammered.
nobody. How much did he lose?
Well, a couple. 3rd and 11 now. Now Tigers facing a 3 and out. .15 on the play clock, 10:38 in the game. Tigers down by 3. 3rd and 11 at their own 23-yard line. Dawson in motion. Flip to him, wants to go up the middle, tries to bounce it to the outside. Stiff arm, down the sideline he goes.
I think he got the 1st down.
That he did. First and 10 for Paris, just staying patient with the play call.
That was just determination there when he turned that corner and stiff-armed that one guy, and then he just plowed over to the next guy. Right now, I think we want it more than they do.
It sure looks that way. Tigers giving it everything they've got out there. 1st and 10 now at their own 37. 10:17 on the clock. Play clock down to 5. Kripp is in motion. They flip to him. He's going to try and bounce it outside. Braden with the lead block. And they're going to chase him down.
They got him about a 5-yard loss.
Under 10 minutes to play now. That loss pushes us back to the 34-yard line.
Comes Bradford in again. You got to think at some point in time, though, they got to do something different off of that. You just can't let him.
Takes a snap, rolls to his left. Trying to get inside, spins. They wrap him up this time. Only gets a yard. Might be the first time he's touched the ball and not got a first down this year.
Yeah, I think.
We're pretty close to it. Now another 3rd and long, 3rd and 14 at our own 35, 9:12 on the clock. Tigers with 2 timeouts remaining. Casey has 3. Lineup change here. They bring the tight ends out. Bring in a couple more receivers. They're probably going to spread the offense here with Bartley in the backfield. Twins each side. 6 on the play clock. There's the snap. He's got time in the backfield, rolling out to his right.
Go!
Keep it, Brayton. He finally fires it downfield.
It's incomplete.
Might have been intended for Vitale or Rogers. I couldn't tell. And now
Man, I thought he could have picked up the first down if he'd ran it.
Pretty close to it. He only had one guy to beat, but stops the clock at 8:38. Punt the ball here, and then let's stop him again, guys. A lot of time on the clock. Gets the punt off. Tigers there to cover this one up. Not real deep. They'll get it at the 40. Didn't take much of a Tiger roll there. Kind of died.
No, it just died as soon as it hit.
It'll be 1st and 10 now for the Warriors. Ball at their own 40-yard line. 8:30 on the clock. Leading Paris by 3.
I think they're moving it up to the 45. I think they're saying it must have hit one of the Paris guys at the 45.
Wow. Okay, ball at the 45-yard line. Back of the wishbone formation here for Casey. They're going to pitch it to the left.
Yeah, he got a little bit. About 3.
Yep. Make it 2nd and 6, and Casey may take their time getting up to the line. We'll see if they're trying to kill any time yet or if it's still too early for that. Well, they're just going to hustle up there. Look, pick up some first downs. 2nd and 6, ball at their own 49. Same formation. Trying around the right end, and they're going to be shy of the first down.
Oh, man, look where he's going to spot it, though.
He was definitely leaning forward as he went down. About a half a yard short, 3rd and short.
I didn't even see who the ball carrier was. Was it Karras? It was single digits.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, Karras on that left side. And I think he'll either get it again or he might just keep it here. Yep, Karras it is. Picks up the first down. Not much more. Short gain. Ball at the 43 of Paris. 7 minutes to play.
Boy, our defense needs to rise up now, though. We need that stop right here.
Yes, we do. 1st and 10. Back in the wishbone again. Play clock down to 7. Fullback up the middle.
Somebody stood him up right at the line.
Garrett Rigdon hits him right away. Gain of 2.
That was number 40, Erickson, the kicker.
Ball 41 of Paris. Closing in on the 6-minute mark. Clement runs in with the play. Now gets him lined up. Back to that wishbone again. They're content here to just keep plodding along and running this clock out. Send the fullback out in motion, pitch to the left. Tigers loss on the play. Trying a gimmick there by sending the fullback in motion out to the right. And pitched it the other direction. 3rd and 10. Five and a half minutes on the clock. Little personnel change for Casey. They send Kellen Sullivan in place of Santalin. He's been their big receiver. They haven't really thrown, though, since early in the game. 3rd and 10. They're looking to pass. Dawson Rogers,
he's got him! He's got him! He's got him!
Big loss. They're going to give him forward momentum back at the 46.
Yeah, but he still lost about 11 yards.
Clock running, 4:53 on it. Tigers only down by 3. 4th and 21, ball on their own 46-yard line. Max protect here on the punt. They got 3 guys back there guarding the punter. No gunners on the outside. Tigers still almost got to it.
Real short punt.
Casey falls on it, but it's going to be at the 36-yard line. Lenny, we had him back so far, that punt didn't even get a first down.
It didn't.
It didn't go by the yard marker there.
Well, just barely did, maybe.
It had to hit the 35, I think, to get a first down.
Well, that's just about where they spotted it at.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the 36. But. All right, Beej, has our offense got one more big drive in them?
You know they do. We got to get it done, though. 4:24 on the clock. How bad do we want it now? Dawson in motion, gets the pitch, up the middle he goes. Only going to pick up a few. He'll mark him shy of the 40. Put it at the 39 of Paris. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Just under 4 minutes to play. Time is not on our side. Pitch to Krippus. He finds a seam. They close it in, though. Doesn't get as many as it looked. Ball at the 43-yard line.
Be 3rd down and 3.
Closing in at the 3-minute mark. Looking for a first down, but any one of these plays can spring open. We've seen it time and time again this year. Pitch back to Krippus again, looking for a seam. And
I don't think
Casey's
he got it. I'm not even sure he got a yard, maybe.
Yeah, they're going to move it up, according to this official, about the 34. Or a 44, that is, I'm sorry. Big 4th down, 4th and 2 for the Tigers. 2:43 on the clock, ball at their own 44-yard line. Gut check time for the Tigers.
Yeah, you got to get this first down somehow.
Down to 8 on the play clock. Out of the shotgun. Quick snap, Dawson. Handoff again to Krippus. He's got the first down. They ran that double handoff, but that time they gave it to Krippus instead, or kind of that inside little pitch. 2-minute mark. Taking us a while here. Ball at the 48, 1st and 10. Dawson in motion, pitch back to him. Up the middle he goes. Tigers moving the ball, but clock is ticking.
Clock is going to be a factor. We're down to minute 40.
No huddle, basically. It's time for the Tigers. They got another play called out of the shotgun. 2 receivers bunched up, slot to the right. Inside pitch to Dawson. He's going to have a real close to a first down. They're going to stop the clock for a second. Down to the 48. It is a Tiger first down. 1:29 on the clock. And timeout called. Paris calling a timeout. Moving the ball, 1st and 10 on the KZ-42, 1:29 on the clock. Be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
Tigers on the move here, but the clock is ticking, Lenny. 1:29, and we have 1 timeout left. And continuing to run it up the gut.
Yeah.
But we've seen those plays break open so many times when you got that many guys bunched up.
Yeah, like you said, all you got to do is slip one tackle.
Tight ends coming off, though.
Well,
Vitale checking in.
Vitale's in, so.
Garrett Rigdon in there as well. Vitale lines up tight end on the right side. Back in the shotgun formation. 1:29 on the clock. 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Throws it deep downfield. I think he caught it. He wrestled it down. Dawson Rogers with a jump ball.
42, 10, 20.
Vitale trying to hustle off the field.
7.
And now Casey, I think, is going to call timeout. Tigers forcing a timeout from Casey. 1:13 on the clock. 1st and 10 for the Tigers on the 15-yard line. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335.
Dawson Rogers winning a jump ball and putting the Tigers down to the 15-yard line. 1:13 on the clock. 1st and 10. Casey on its heels calls a timeout. Time is still not in our favor, Lenny, but it feels a lot better from the 15 than it did from the 40.
Yes, it does.
Okay, base formation coming back out here for the Tigers. Back in the tight wing. Krippus sweeps to the right, turns it inside. He's going to pick up a few.
Not much. Couple, maybe.
2nd and 8. Under a minute to play, though. Clock is running. Come on, boys. They're going to go no huddle. I like the efficiency there. Back under center. Fakes to Krippus, gives it back into Dawson. He cuts it inside.
Go!
Down near the goal line.
Oh, man, almost.
Stop him around the 1. 44 seconds on the clock. Guys.
13, where'd they spot it at? It's
They've-
inside the 5. It is on about the 3.
Down around the 2, I think, and timeout being called. Casey. Oh my gosh, let's just keep it right here for a second. 36 seconds on the clock.
Boy, this would be a huge win for Coach Claude.
It would be. The scoreboard says the 4, but might be the 3. It's hard to tell from over here. First and goal either way, 36 seconds. You've got a timeout left. You can run 3 plays here. If you're in the huddle now, you got to be calling like 2 or 3 plays in a row. They got to know. No huddle. This is something they've practiced throughout the season.
Oh, yeah.
That 2-minute offense. They know what 3 plays they're going to run.
This is about the same as a 2-point conversion, and we made one of them tonight. So I'd almost let Rigdon carry this ball. He's a little bulldog, or Eli Blair hadn't carried the ball at all tonight. He's a powerhouse runner.
Back in the wing formation again, everybody tight. Grippus in motion, they pitch it to him, up the middle he goes. He's in for the score! Carter Grippus for the touchdown. Tigers take the lead, 20-17. Now they line up for 2. The fireworks in the background again. The official telling the Tigers to get out there and run the play. Play clock hasn't been wound yet. Tigers were celebrating. Now they'll line up to go for 2. Griffith's in motion again. Fake the pitch. Dawson on the inside handoff, and he's in for 2. Dawson Rogers makes it 22-17.
I like that. Now we're up by 4, so a field goal can't beat us.
That's right. 32 seconds on the clock. We'll be back in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need. Visit them online at longviewbank.com.
Final seconds of the game, 32 seconds on the clock. Both teams with 1 timeout. Casey burned 2 on that last drive, trying to get in position to stop us. The Tigers answered offensively to take a 5-point lead. Whew. All right, Lenny, I'm on the edge of my seat here. If I fall off, just ignore me and call the game.
I hear you, buddy.
We saw what happened on a long 4th down. We saw what happened at the end of the half. You can't take these plays for granted. You can't assume we've won the game. The guys have got to come out here and execute.
Exactly. You gotta stay heads up alert for 32 more seconds.
And you got that adrenaline going, and you just can't overplay anything.
I don't think that's Rigdon kicking off either. That's Hutchings, isn't it?
Yep, Hutchings kicked off last time.
Did he?
Do we see a squib kick or a deep kick here? Line
drive. Oh,
right,
he fields it right at the 22, though.
Caught it on the run.
They got him, though, yeah.
It's going to get momentum out to the 35-yard line, but it's only going to leave 26 seconds on the clock.
KZ 30, where are they marking it at? Right at the 35?
I think so. Carter Brinkley had to run out there and get that tee off the field and get back off the field. I'm not sure what his 40 time is, but he's pretty quick.
Come on, D.
Tigers got all the DBs out there. Safety's deep. Twins each side. The snap gets away. Finds the ball, fires it deep down the field. Jump ball. It's picked off by the Tigers. Just slide down.
Yeah,
we got this. Pass deflected. Carrick Vitale picks it up and heads the other way with it. 14 seconds on the clock. We can take a knee.
I think Vitale actually picked it up after Krippus tipped it, didn't he?
He did, yes.
Yeah.
That was a tough pass to make. The snap was bad. These stands are packed right now, Lenny. Fans out there kind of shivering
Well, this
tonight.
is all we got to do is take a knee. I mean,
yeah.
This is a victory for the Paris.
Tigers take the snap and kneel.
Boy, Coach Claude's even excited. Everybody's excited.
You don't see that much excitement
No,
from
you
Coach out
don't.
there too often. 3,
Sweet.
2, 1. That's the final. Paris 22, Casey 17. The upset tonight as the Tigers improve.
6 and 3.
6 and 3. They have locked up a playoff spot. No amount of playoff points are going to kick them out now. The postseason looming for the Tigers. Wow, we're going to take a break. We'll come back and talk with Coach Claude in a few minutes. Look at some post-game stats. You got Paris Tiger victory here on the Paris Sports Network.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Farming is more than an occupation, it's a way of life. So when you want to protect your farm, it goes a lot deeper than protecting your crops, buildings, and machinery. You can't trust your farm protection to just anyone. You want an insurance company with decades of experience like Country Financial. We may have insured your parents' farm, or even your grandparents' farm. So let us put 80 years of experience to use for you. Find out more about achieving financial security and farm insurance from your Edgar County financial representatives Dan Phipps, Mark Gladding, and Jim Blue.
Welcome back to the post-game show here on the Paris Sports Network, brought to you by Ben Lucan at Lucan & Sackrider, LLC. See them for all of your accounting, bookkeeping, and income tax needs. Ben and his staff have been serving Paris, Illinois and the surrounding area for over 30 years, and he's been a long supporter of the Paris Tigers. Stop by his office for all of your accounting needs at 208 East Jasper Street in Paris, or call 217-465-8562. Big upset tonight by the Tigers. A 5-point victory, 22-17, your final score. Not just a win, Lenny, but that was some dramatic fashion
That
there.
was sweet. That's probably one of the biggest wins I've called for a while.
It was exciting for sure. Looking around the LIC right now, Mount Carmel on top of Lawrenceville in the fourth quarter, 35-15. Mount Carmel has to win to get in tonight. Oh, I don't see the scoreboard. Something's not right. It tells me that Rochester beat Olney 7-1. Yeah, that's not possible. Scoreboard hiccup there. Yep, scoreboard not wanting to agree tonight, so we'll Mount Carmel over Lawrenceville now 42-15. Looks like Marshall over Newton 24-15. They have to win tonight to have a shot and go 5-4. Olney beating Robinson 36-14.
Well, it might be a while before Coach Claude gets up here, so I might go ahead and run down the stats, Beads, and get those out of the way. What do you think?
I think so. Let's relish this a while.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, for Casey-Westfield, Clement, 5 carries, 47 yards. Karras, the big fullback, 7 carries, 48 yards. Kellen Sullivan, the speedster, 4 carries for 34 yards. Nick Foudy, the outside threat, he had 7 carries for 54. Gino Santilli, I had him for 6 carries for 35 yards. And Wyatt Erickson, the kicker, came in at fullback, and he had 1 carry for 2 yards. Throwing the ball, Clement was 1 out of 5 for 13 yards and 2 interceptions. Catching that one pass was Nick Foudy, 4 to 13 yards. I'm going to skip the Casey scores because we don't care when they scored. It's all up to Paris now. Paris, Braden Rogers had 2 carries for -3. Dawson Rogers, 19 carries for 91 yards. Garrett Rigdon, 1 carry for 2 yards. Krippus had, 25 carries for 85 yards. So between the two, they were almost 200 yards. Kipton Bradford had 3 carries for 21. Nope, 22, excuse me. My math was wrong there, 22. So between the 3 of them, we went over 200 yards. Throwing the ball, Braden was 4 out of 6 for 77 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. Dawson Rogers was 0 for 1. It was to Krippus, incomplete. 1 pass that Braden threw was to Carrick. It was incomplete. And the other 3 were completed to Dawson for 65 yards and 1 in the flat out to Garrett Rigdon for 12 yards. So the Tigers scoring came in the second quarter with 1:44 to go on a 2-yard run by Dawson Rogers. Krippus, the 2-point conversion was good, and at that point we were behind 10-8. That capped off an 85-yard drive. Then in the third quarter, we got the opening drive of the third quarter, or the opening kick, I mean. We marched it all the way down to 2:56. We carried the ball for 10 minutes.
Wow.
In the third quarter, it was a 25-yard pass from Braden to Dawson. The 2-point conversion was no good, but at that point, the score was 14-17. Casey was still up. But then in the fourth quarter, with 32 seconds to go, it was a 3-yard run by Krippus. The 2-point conversion by Dawson was good, and that's the final. Paris 22, Casey 17.
I don't know if I'll be able to sleep tonight.
Oh.
I am wound up.
What a way to send the seniors out, though, man. What a way.
It is. You know, I think about the ebb and flow of this game tonight, and I can't think of just like one thing here or there that made or break the game. It was just a culmination of a lot of good plays and a lot of big efforts by several different guys.
Third downs. I mean, how many times was we like 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5, and we just enough to get the first down.
3rd and long, and they call a sweep or something and pick up 13.
Yeah. And then the 25-yard pass from Rogers to Rogers. So, man.
Amazing.
Here comes Coach, though, so we'll get his thoughts on things.
Coach Claude joining us in the booth now. And
that was a huge win, Coach.
I wasn't sure, Coach, anybody would let you make it up here tonight after that one.
Happy girl tonight.
Oh, I bet.
What a way to go out.
Everybody, yeah. Just, oh, man, guys, proud of everybody in our program. Coaches, players. We challenged them, and they bought it.
And you could see the intensity out there tonight. They were fired up. They were ready to go. Lenny and I were talking that, you know, we had a couple big pass plays and stuff. Dawson had a great catch down here, the jump ball. He went up and got it.
What amazing play.
Barrels over the guy to get in the end zone.
You know, Braden on the one down here on 4th down had a ton of poise in the pocket. And that ball is typically level 2 ball, a little bit more air, but he had to throw it in there, and he kind of threw it on a rope, on a clothesline. And fit it in there, and Dawson finished it off and ran old boy over. And then that catch down there is that's a we're not going to be denied. That's a not tonight
Right.
kind of play. And I'm happy. I'm going to go sleep because
Oh.
I was, I don't usually do this, but we're sitting at 5 with 35 playoff points if we lose this game, hoping for a Charleston win to get to 36, and we're looking at the bubble teams, and I didn't feel great. And not that doesn't mean we wouldn't have got in, but I know there would have been no sleep tonight, and tomorrow would have been agonizing. I've been in that position one other time. At the last place in 2010, and I remember the day, and we ended up not getting in, and it was really, really difficult. But I didn't want this group to go through that or feel that. But as far as tonight's game, I mean, just a gutty performance, offensive line play. And that includes those 2 tight ends, 3 tight ends. We rolled a couple of guys in and out, and both backs, Garrett and Eli. And then the back end, or really defensively, those are 2 big backs, 40 and 2, and 34 is kind of getting back in the mix. He hadn't played a lot at running back for a little while, and he can flat go. He's got a scoots. And we just hung in there.
You take the scramble away,
Yeah.
a broken play, great coverage downfield. They had the pressure in the pocket. I mean, the play was perfect. Broken play, he scores.
Yeah.
You take that out of there. The defense was solid tonight. We held them off the board in the second half, and we bent a lot of times,
Yep.
but they didn't break.
Right.
They stayed. I just can't say
And
enough.
we got
It
big
was-
plays when we needed sacks and loss and tackles for loss to kind of put them in some down and distance predicaments. And I've been proud of a lot of groups for a lot of different accomplishments and a lot of things, but this is going to be right up there. This group and tonight's win on senior night to remain perfect at home for 2025 and the regular season. Let's add that on. A win for all those seniors, our football seniors who rode this roller coaster, and those cheerleaders. Tonight I got to be dad for a minute. Everybody gets to kind of watch their kid, and my back's always to mine. So
Right.
It was good to hug and have that celebration. And all those band kids, you could feel it. The stands were rocking. It got going there in the fourth quarter, especially late, and we could feel the energy. And man, I am just proud of Paris. Hey, we punched our ticket. We know. We don't know where we're going. By God, if they go out and play like that, I'll go anywhere with them.
It could be hard to stop.
Yeah.
They can play with anybody. That drive there late in the game just showed how much they wanted that victory. When you're looking at all these third downs, third down,
Fourth down call.
And a fourth down,
And
right.
where we got hit in the backfield, and Krippus made an incredible effort to get through it, and then ended up getting first down yardage.
And it just shows the confidence that you had in the kids. And when you're facing a long third down, we weren't, panicking and lobbing the ball downfield or anything. We're running plays that, we run on sometimes on shorter down yardage.
I got a guy in the headset that says, stick to your plan. This is what you said you were going to do when we went into 2025, and stick to your plan. And we didn't deviate much. Maybe early when we went down 10-0 and we threw the pick down here, I probably aborted just a little bit of panic. And I got a coach. I got to tell myself, stick to the plan. Don't panic. So that I probably put the quarterback in a tough position on that play. Man, guys, what a ride. We appreciate you covering. I don't know what they were because I lost track this week in the workload, but I know that they were still state ranked. So you beat a state ranked team on the end of all those accolades for the night.
That's
and
right.
all those exciting deals. So, man, proud to be a Paris Tiger. Win or lose, but tonight's a pretty darn good feeling.
It
Appreciate
is.
you guys riding the wave and the roller coaster with us everywhere we've been, and we'll go do it again in week 10, baby, on a Saturday afternoon. The lights are over, but now let's go play in the day.
All right.
All right. I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much. Go Tigers.
Yep. Thanks for coming up, Coach. That's Tiger head coach Jeremy Clodfelter up with us again after a Tiger victory tonight, 22-17, the final score. Tigers win by 5. 6-3 on the season, punched the playoff ticket. Now we just got to wait and see where we're going.
That's for sure. One more shout out to the seniors, though. Number 70, Drake East. Number 61, Charlie Ford. Number 60, Logan Curl. Number 56, Dylan Flores. Number 13/54, Carter Eastham. Then we get up here to the top to the small numbers. Number 8, Carson Coleman. Number 6, Garrett Rigdon. Number 3, Carter Krippus. Number 2, Carrick Vitale. Number 1, Braden Rogers. They're going out, man.
That they are.
On a victory on senior night. That's huge. And congrats to all the senior band members, the flag girls, the cheerleaders. Yes, all of them.
And the parents putting up with those kids for 4 years, getting them where they need to be, and making this night possible. The Booster Club, the tailgating tonight, everybody that was a part of this just ruckus crowd at the. Yeah, I can't say enough. So much fun to be a part of this tonight.
It was. It's
I want to
huge.
thank Nathan Bell for running our computer for us tonight. And Lenny.
All the technical stuff he does for us when we get to the away games and we can't get on, we can't get something figured out. And you just give Nathan a call, and somehow, I don't know how he works his magic, but
makes it sound as
he makes it
good
happen.
as he does.
Well, we got a face for radio, Beads. So.
That's what I do, yeah. All right, so for Lenny, I'm BJ, and you've been watching Paris Tiger football. Don't forget to follow us on our Facebook page so you get the update and find out where we're going next. Thank you, everybody. You've been watching Paris Tiger football on the Paris Sports Network.
You've been watching Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network, brought to you by First Farmers Bank, Ingram Waste Disposal, Farm Credit Services, Templeton Funeral Home, Longview Bank, Chip and Bethany Keys at Seed Solutions, Terry Elston State Farm Insurance, Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home, the Crispin Farm Center, Country Financial, and our affiliate sponsors Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family.